Hey, I'm Kev Chemist. Welcome back to TT Other Man to Ride on the Edge Harder as we are going shopping first of all before we head to the Glenderry track because we've got some bikes to buy. So we got some super sport, well we got a super sport bike that we could buy, but we're more interested in what we can get at Superbike level. So it looks like we could get a couple of bikes. So should we get the Norton? And then we've got, it looks like the BMW is pretty handy as well. So those will be our two bikes added to our collection. So we've only got like 3 bikes to buy now. As we've got the Glenderry 100, 4 laps of the just over 6 mile long circuit. And we've only got 45 perk points though. I think we'll save that. I'll try and build up the perks, I think, before the next Irish Championship round. Yeah, there's nothing really worth using. And we're going to be on our Superbike. Shall we try out our new Superbike then? Our new BMW. So this is the 2019 version of this BMW. So the difference is a bit more power, it looks like. Yeah, 208 brake horsepower compared to 196. Top speed 196 miles per hour compared to 194. Acceleration is slightly less. Yeah, 6 to 7. But apart from that, braking is slightly better as well. So who else are we against then? So we've got 3 fellow BMWs with us. And there are 3 Kawasaki's, a Norton, and that must leave 2 Hondas as well, Cummins and French. So we'll see how well we can do. I don't remember how well we did last year. I don't think it was that good though. Bit of a different dash. Let's see, tuck in. Decent start. So everyone just bustles by us though. There's all got a hairpin. Remember, we ride around this circuit later in the season too, so this might be good practice for that. We can tell much better this BMW is than the normal one. It's going to be much quicker. Like top speed's over 200 miles per hour probably. A bit wide there. And see, we're just easing in at the moment. Oh, a bit wide. Let's chase down third. Top 2 are getting away a bit. There's all, we suddenly drop down. Totally illegal line that. Oh my god, these are just all over the place. Hello. So they're blocking each other. There we go, snap by into third. No, we haven't. Oh my god. Stuck back by into third. This is a pretty good battle actually. Top 2 are way ahead. Oh no, we're going the other way. God, take off forwards. The other way out. So playing the old bump and run tactic there from NASCAR. I'm surprised it works on a bicycle, a motorbike. Man, this bike's got super grip. I Like I complained about the normal BMW not being nimble, but this bike seems to be pretty nimble until then. Go, come on. Wasting time. That's what is the gap to the leaders? Only 12 seconds. I thought it'd be way further ahead than that. What the hell? What is the bike doing? Get off the wall. I'm surprised that was not a fall. Oh my, what are you doing, bike? What is it doing? Barely touched the accelerator and is bucking Broncos for days. Didn't even have that problem on the opening lap. I have no idea why it's bucking Broncoing like that. Man, we're falling down the order now. Oh, look at this thing. It's got insane grip. That's like the biggest difference. It's just more rideable. The whole thing. Because I think we're back into the top 5 now. Oh, God, turn. I know we're a bit late getting into that corner, but still. God, stop it. Okay, never go down to first on this bike. I think that's a lesson we're definitely learning now. Oh, easy for that. Yeah, this bike definitely has that nimbleness that we were missing as, oh my God, it actually accelerated on the racing line. Jesus. At least you know that we have to turn right now. What the hell? Okay, the brakes are apparently better, but they seem to be worse. That's twice now we've lost it on the brakes. When it doesn't feel any different. That, you know, the braking force we were doing is, oh my God, that's definitely us. This might be our bike for the TET. Oh my God. I know we definitely need to buy some brake upgrades. My God. Apart from the brakes, this bike is like an upgrade on every single old BMW that we're riding in the old championship. This has been a horrible lap. 24 seconds, so they're going like 257s. I swear last season we did a 258 on the old BMW round it in the Irish Championship. That was. Sure, we can do that on this. No, we do need to stay upright though. It's going to be a bit difficult on this bike, especially when braking. Oh my God. I swear we could take that corner almost flat. We have on the previous two, that's haven't we? Like in the opening lap, I barely braked for that corner. Oh my God. Have we like severely damaged the bike now because we're going everywhere? We'll probably last by a country mile now. thing is, we know this circuit so well, but we're running incredibly poorly. No, so the bike's better. We should be riding better around it, not incredibly worse. That we seem to be doing. Even like the dash better on this bike compared to the old BMW. Oh my god, what is wrong with the front? Staying up right now. Oh my god, a bit wide. See, now we ride okay when we're way back. Now we are catching up to someone. Bit of an interesting battle on the final lap. There we go then, final lap. 3:03, that's much better. Just like 5 seconds off the pace. Let's try and get under the 3-minute barrier, shall we? My god, never use the rear brake on this thing, my god. There's almost the kiss of death touching the rear brake there. Okay, remember you've got to brake for the next left. Oh, someone in front. Oh yeah, of course we crashed on the previous lap as well, didn't we? Early on. So we should be able to get under the 3-minute barrier this lap if we stay upright. Oh my god, when I say that, the bike decides not to brake again. There you go, quickly gaining up to this rider though. So we're finding pace now in the second half of the race when we stay upright. What a surprise. So he should be back in the top 5 at least, I think. And we know the top 2 are way ahead, 3rd as well. So it's either 4th or 5th we're up to now. Which wouldn't be a bad result considering how poor a race has been, for the most part. Oh my god. There you go, that's better. Feels like they take that corner in 3rd rather than 2nd like we do. Feels like the lowest gear you need to be in is actually 3rd. Maybe 2nd on the very tight corners, but mostly it seems to be 3rd. Like for this left-hander, for example, just stay in 3rd rather than go down all the way down to 2nd. Ooh, almost losing the rear. 1 pound nice and early and across the line. 41 cents back. We're actually quickest on the final lap as Cummins wins the battle ahead of Derek by just under 1.5 seconds. Then Kevin Graham in 3rd, Colin French. So we are in 5th in the end. 10 seconds behind the Honda. And ahead of the Norton though by almost 9 seconds as Jeff Smith in last. He's finally finished. So we don't even get many perk points again. Lots of money though. It's got new Irish Challenge Zone, Norton Rotary Motorcycles. Okay, so next up, we could do the Triangle Raceway. I know we want to do the full cup though. Yeah, let's do Milford. And we're on our now new favourite BMW once again, as we've got 3 Hondas and a Kawasaki to contend with around this very short wheel, so just 1.5 miles. 4 fellow competitors. Should be easy enough. I mean, we haven't even lost any places to the first freaking corner. That's like for the first time ever. Now this time we definitely do need to use second round some of these corners. Just a tight and twisty circuit. Very low speed. It's like F1 in America in the 80s when they had loads of street circuits around like Dallas, Detroit. Even a parking lot in Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. I mean, this is not too different. This is a shipping container, a port that we're going round. So we've got 3 laps to go. Not quite under a minute. That'll be our aim, to get at that time under a minute, I think, round it. I think we did that on the Super Sport bike as well. So it shouldn't be too hard to achieve on the Superbike. Unless you do that. Clear the jinx. No, do still lead though. Well, that corner is so... I don't think it's less tight, it's just easy to go around that. Left-handed from what I remember. Oh my god, what is wrong with the bike? Again, the braking all over the frickin' place. Look, we're now down to second. No supposedly easy race. Oh my god. Brakes actually work. So we've got to remember to buy that. A brake upgrade for this bike. Then it probably would be, well, almost perfect for us. Well, this is probably a slower lap time than the first lap. Yeah, much slower. By less than a second. Yeah, this right hander, I remember it used to feel like it went on forever. Now it feels like it's got a very short apex, that corner, and it still kind of winds around, but much easier to go around now. Same through here. There used to be a massive bump here. Now it feels like it's been a bit diluted, that bump. As we approach the final lap here in Wales. Let's go to all 3 regions for once in this episode. Normally it's mostly Ireland and then a bit of Isle of Man. No, we've got a bit of the UK here as well. Wales. Was going to end at the Isle of Man. That's where all roads lead to, of course, in road racing. And they have some fantastic road races in Ireland, of course, in Northern Ireland. The Ulster Grand Prix, Northwest 200. The main ones. And of course you've got Macau as well, on the other side of the world. I know you didn't last year, I remember it being cancelled, wasn't it? There was some scary crashes there. Well, almost every crash is scary at Macau. Even in a Formula car or GT car, but That wasn't bad in the end. Once again, in the second half of the race, we got used to BMW, and especially the braking. Has 12 seconds ahead of Barry, as we've got the Honda in last. So we get lubricant, and then guarantee penalty for restart race slightly reduce, some money, finally get a decent amount of perk points. Means we can finally use some then as we head to the full cup, sections 4 to 6, 8.38 miles, 15 competitors. We do not need a pit stop one for this. What's that? It's very slightly increases fuel consumption. Tyre wear is very slightly reduced. We don't really care about that. Tyre wear is slightly reduced. What's this? Penalty for restarting a race very slightly reduced. It's always slightly reduced. We might just have to use those. This is your reputation. We don't really care about reputation. Reputation's actually, I think, as high as it needs to go now. Like, because we've ridden so many seasons, like we can compete in almost every event. It's all about the contract guarantees now, which kind of deny us entering some events, not our reputation. So yeah, let's do penalty for restarting race very slightly reduced, just to get rid of it really. And so we continue on our new favourite BMW to get used to handing. That means Benetti can be back on his BMW from 2017, as we've got 10 other competitors in our split. So we've got half the field being, no, six BMWs. My, they've gone in force. And a couple Hondas and a couple Kawasaki's as well. So 16:43 is our lap time total around this Isle of Man circuit, as Gary, God, he likes our leathers, doesn't he? As we begin just before the Glen Helen section, isn't it? Just before the bridge engine, that section. So the goal here is just to make it through one piece. Get used to this bike as well around it. Hopefully not suffer some silly falls that we tended to have this episode on this bike. That should have been one. Afraid I could get away with that. Bit off the line there. Good thing is we're used to riding around it on a Superbike, but of course the last time we rode around it was on the old Supersport bike, part of the Junior TT. So don't be too gone home to some of these sections as past Sarah's Cottage. Heading towards Lamfell. We're going nicely through. Oh, front is lifting quite a bit though. Let's see the top speed of this thing, shall we? Not quite reaching 190. Full slice those horsepower figures. That's a 2.8 down. Let's go for the 11th milestone. But I'm liking the way this thing handles. Could remind me actually of the Honda of Supersport level. It's handed, but I don't know how the front is lifting everywhere. And then we crash on something. I can't really see. So that's why we have the Bocking Bronco effect, because sometimes we get on the power, but what the heck is that? But the front doesn't, just lifts. What? Did they just ride into us? Okay. Won't take it personally. So this section will end, was it just before the bridge, won't it? Oh my god. Why is the bike not stopping again? Remember, brake upgrade. Get this after this. Because my god. I even prefer the brakes on the old BMW compared to this. And that's saying something because I don't really like much on the old BMW in comparison to this bike. Remember, you can't go flat out because the front tyre for a wobbly, literally. Oh my god, bike's understeering again. We actually have to get it down to 5th through there. I swear we could keep it in 6th. Am I thinking of the Super Sport bike? I'm probably thinking of the Super Sport bike, aren't I? All going wide. Oh my god, we've got behind 2 riders now. Get out of the way! Like, where do you actually want me to go? Because they're like in the middle of the track. I can't go one way or the other. So I just crash trying to avoid them. In the penultimate corner. Ridiculous. Yeah. Shocker. What can I say? So that was some poor riding to end the episode once again. My god, we have not been good on this BMW. We've got pace, just not been good on it. As increase your reputation, you finish in the top 3 without restarting the race. So let's try and get that upgrade then. So that's bikes and equipment, isn't it? So what is this? The 2019 BMW. Is that it? Brakes, eh? We're looking to get? Yeah, we can definitely get that. Should we get tyres as well if we can? Yeah, and it's like a good upgrade to get. Oh, wheels. What's better, wheels B or wheels C? Guessing wheels B. Yeah, much better. There we go. So that should hopefully get us over the issues with the braking. As there you are, bike. So yeah, enjoy your new brakes. You can see weight goes down a kilogram. Much better braking power as well. Percentage to front brake too. Too aggressive setting can cause stop easy. It doesn't say aggression to whether it's 2 to the front or 2 to the rear though. Because you have the aggressive 2 either way, then yeah, that will be an issue. But you don't say which is more aggressive. And in wheels as well, so another kilogram off. Oh my god, this bike's going to be flying through the freaking air. And then yeah, that is it. So there's our BMW upgrade of the bike. We're likely competing in the Superbike TT and Senior TT at the end of the season. But next up, we'll be back on our old Honda. So we're heading into the Kenmare circuit, round 3 of the season, around the just under 8 mile long circuit for 3 laps. And then we've got the Queen's Crown, sections 1 to 6 on our BMW, 60.6 miles long. And then before the winter break, we head to the halfway mark of the season, the 4th round, round Lokshan, 5 laps round the just under 5, well, between 5 and 4 mile long circuit. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.